up guys, and welcome back to GKeeping, and today I'm gonna teach you everything about the most important technique for a goalkeeper, the basic positioning. In order to make it as easy as possible for you to understand, I split up the technique into two parts. First, we're going to talk about the lower body part, which is everything below the hip. And second, we're going to talk about the upper body part. The lower body positioning basically exists out of three major parts. First of all, we need to balance our body weight on the central foot area. Many goalkeeper coaches out there teach you to balance the body weight on the forefoot area, and personally I'm not a fan of that. Why is that? Because I believe that you simply lose a lot of strength in changing directions quickly. Next, we need to make sure that our hips and our knees are bent slightly. And those three together puts you like in a perfect positioning of pushing out in a fast and explosive manner. In addition to that, in the example that you are seeing right now, you maybe realize that I'm always set as soon as the forward is shooting on me. And this is very important to remember, because if you are still in the phase where you're trying to set, you are simply too late in doing the right movement towards the ball. We have just finished talking about the lower body positioning, so let's start talking about part 2, the upper body positioning. The upper body positioning also exists out of three major parts. We will start talking about the behavior of the back, chest and then the hands. In order to explain you the proper back positioning, I drew a zone into the picture that you're seeing right now. This zone shows you that you need to be a bit lean forward while you are in an up straight position. Next, the chest. The chest has a massive impact on the body language of the keeper as well as on the cleanliness of all of the techniques. And therefore I would recommend you, instead of pulling the chest in, I always want you to keep it pushed out. While our arms are pretty much outstretched and reaching for the ball, we also want to make sure that we are catching the ball properly. And therefore, let's have a look at the following scene. As you can see in the video, I'm using an arrow-shaped technique, and personally I believe that this is absolutely the safest way of catching a ball. You are probably a bit surprised about using the arrow-shaped technique, because most of the goalkeeper coaches out there teach you either a triangle shape or a W shape. But personally I believe that both have major disadvantages. The triangle shape has simply the problem that there is way too much pressure on the thumb, and especially in hard shots it sometimes leads to dropping the ball. The W shape simply has the problem that there is a massive gap in the upper area, which bears a high risk of not catching the ball safely. So the arrow-shaped technique eliminates both issues. First of all, you have less pressure on your thumb, and second, you decrease the risk that the ball slides through your hands. We now reach the stage where we finish talking about every single detail of the lower and the upper body positioning. Let's now have a look at the video that puts both parts together. G-keepers, I really hope that you learned something new today. But before you're going out and trying to perfectionate your basic positioning, I would please you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.